turn and walk into the house when the door on the side of the van slid back and several Indians piled out. 2 young boys and a girl bolted toward me, ran past, and disappeared into the trees to the right of the house. A tall man, over 6 feet, with long traditional braids, a John Deere duck-billed cap on his head, wearing Tony Lamas, Levi's, and a pearl-buttoned western shirt, strode toward me. His hands were tucked into the pockets of his jeans, and his face, the color of earth and clay, showed no emotion as he covered the ground between us with long strides. A brooding younger man, 18, maybe 20, leaned against the van and listened with a deaf ear as a young woman chewed on him about something I couldn't make out. He reached in through an open window on the passenger side and brought out a can, lifted it to his lips, and drank. The young woman looked at me quickly, a flush of embarrassment on her face. I didn't see the 2 women on either side of an old woman until they were almost upon me. No one said a word until the old woman was led to the stairs going up to the porch and gently sat down. The man standing a few feet from me spit chew on the ground and looked me dead in the eyes. I could hear the kids squealing and laughing as they ran out of the woods and bounded up the stairs onto the porch. Immediately, all 3 were on the rail, using it as a tightrope. I took a step toward the porch, prepared to rescue, or maim, whichever came first, one or all of them. "Hey, you could get—" "Kyle Oldwolf is my cousin. He said we should come to you." "Who? He said what?" I was doing one of those head turns that you only see at a tennis match, trying to give equal time to the kids and the man who was talking to me. Then the phone started ringing inside the house. "Could you wait just a minute?" I reached the phone on the 7th or 8th ring. If I didn't sound out of breath or hysterical or both, it was a miracle of self-control. "Phoebe?" the familiar voice said bluntly. "I thought I should call." "You're a little late, Kyle. All, and I mean all, of them are here." He laughed. "The whole family came, huh?" "Oh, I don't know. It could be 2, maybe 3 families for what that's worth. What's going on?" "Been reading the papers?" "Only my horoscope and the Far Side." "Have you followed the news about the woman down on 27th Street South and Montana Avenue who reported a body that fell across the hood of her car while she was stopped at the light?" "Who hasn't? I thought they deep-sixed that because they couldn't verify anything." "They did, until she gave him a positive ID on the guy, and he turned up missing." "And?" "Monday Brown." "Monday? I just saw him a month ago." "You may have. As it stands—" "You think it was him?" "I don't know, but they've been holding a 20-year-old cousin of mine, Matthew Wolfe." "You've got a lot of cousins, Kyle," I said, as I turned around and looked out the door. I could hear the kids but couldn't see them. The muscles in my neck had tied themselves into little knots. He laughed again. "Couple of 100 or so." "I'm almost afraid to ask. What are they doing here?" "Is one of them a big, tall guy with long hair?" "It is." "That's Matthew's father. Is there an old woman?" "Old, Kyle? You call that old? I'm not even sure she's alive." "That's Matthew's great-grandmother, Anna. And you've probably got his brother, and a couple of his sisters, and a few nieces and nephews." "Wait a minute. Did you say Matthew Wolfe?" "Right." "Isn't he the kid who came back from the Gulf all decorated? They had a big write-up about him in the paper. He's involved with some radical Indian group that's been working the reservations in the state. It was quite an article. Bright kid." "One and the same." I felt someone standing behind me and turned. My eyes widened, and my breath caught in my throat when I saw the raven-haired little girl cradling Stud in her arms. "Jesus! Kyle, hold on a minute." I stretched the phone cord toward her. "Honey, that cat hates people. He'll scratch your eyes out and peel off your cheeks." I could hear Stud purring from where I stood. The girl said nothing as she nuzzled her face in the yellow fur that covered his 25-pound body. She stroked his back as his tail switched back and forth in an upside-down arch. All I could do was shake my head as she walked around.